May meets Saudi King Salman, but Crown Prince son sidelined after Khashoggi scandal. Theresa May met Saudi Arabia's King Salman at an EU summit with his son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, sidelined following the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The 83-year-old Saudi king stepped out of semi-retirement to meet the Prime Minister and other world leaders in a bid to repair his nation's reputation after the high-profile death of Mr Khashoggi, a prominent critic of the Crown Prince at the kingdom's consulate in Istanbul. Mrs May joined King Salman for the EU League of Arab States summit in Sharm El-Sheikh, where she planned to urge him to use his influence to encourage Yemeni parties towards peace amid the kingdom's strained relationship with the West. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was absent from the summit. The Crown Prince, 33, has always denied any involvement in the Washington Post columnist Mr Khashoggi's death at the kingdom's consulate in Istanbul, Turkey, at the hands of a Saudi hit squad. However, his reputation has suffered over the handling of the killing. Mrs May also revealed Britain will be pledging £200 million in humanitarian aid for Yemen, as called on governments to reduce efforts to secure a political settlement to the crisis in Yemen. Speaking on the way to the EU League of Arab States summit in Egypt, she said, "My message in Sharm El-Sheikh is clear. Let us now redouble our efforts to build on the progress made and get the Stockholm agreements implemented in full. I will use this summit to reiterate to King Salman the importance of Saudi Arabia continuing to use their influence to encourage the Yemeni parties towards peace, as they did so pivotally in Stockholm. And I will underline the UK's ongoing commitment to the security of Saudi Arabia and the region. The war in Yemen has largely been stalemated for years, with a Saudi-led coalition of Arab states and Yemeni allies unable to dislodge the Iran-allied Houthi movement that controls the capital and most major population centers. A ceasefire was agreed at talks at a castle near Stockholm last month. The agreement also foresees a political track of talks to end the war, but a lack of progress could test the patience of the United Arab Emirates, which leads military operations on Yemen's Red Sea coast for the Saudi-led coalition. Mrs May's meeting with the Saudi king comes after a princess became the first female ambassador to serve as a top diplomat in the US. Princess Rima bint Bandar Al Saud has been appointed to represent Saudi Arabia in the US, replacing King Salman's son, Prince Khalid bin Salman Al Saud, who will now return back to serve as the country's deputy defense minister. The move comes amid deteriorating ties with the US following the murder of Mr Khashoggi and the alleged torture of imprisoned female activists.